Hi everyone, so second video review for this week is for Only Human by Audrey Wilson. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So, Only Human by Audrey Wilson. Really, really intriguing. Lise meets Frankie at Big Lots, which is like a supermarket, and is instantly taken with her. She feels this connection that is so intense that she ends up telling lie after lie until Frankie's kind of fallen in love with her, and it's kind of too late. But when Frankie discovers that Lise hasn't quite been honest with her, or as honest as she thought, things take a turn, and Lise is forced to try and explore the past that she doesn't quite remember to work out why she did it. So there were a lot of twists and turns in this story, because obviously something's happened to Lise and she's got to figure it out, but it really kept me guessing. I wasn't quite sure, and like Frankie, like Lise seemed really too good to be true, but I really wanted to believe that she was who she said she was, and that she did like all these things, and that this was a magical bit of fate. It did have some darker moments and references, but they were all handled really sensitively and with care. Lise seemed, as I say, too good to be true, and then my heart just broke for Frankie when she discovered that this connection that she thought they had, this magical connection, was based on the fact that Lise has this compulsion to lie. And I understood exactly how Frankie felt. I was like, oh my God, I really, like, I sympathised with the wanting to know why, and the being really frustrated that Lise seemed incapable of providing the answer, because of course if someone lies to you, like, why did you lie to me, and you just assume that people know why they lied to you, but sometimes people really don't know why they lied to you, which is really weird. And there's definitely Lisa's situation. She doesn't know why she lied. She can't remember why she lied, so she's got to figure it out. So Lise really started trying to remember, and these flashbacks kept happening. So I wondered if, like Frankie, maybe I judged her a bit too quickly. And then as bits came into place, and the reasons for Lise's behaviour started to be revealed, I really felt for her instead. I was like, oh God, poor Lise. Not only was it confusing for Lise, but it had done so much harm to her as well, and it might not be able to be undone. That's the worst part. It was like, oh, this might never be able to be undone, because although it had done this harm not only to her personally and their relationship, there were some bits that maybe Frankie wouldn't have been able to forgive, or that they just couldn't have found this happiness together, because it just was never going to happen, because it was very weird. But it was heartbreaking, you know, when Lise started trying to put it right. I was cheering her on and just hoping that it was all going to be possible, and that Frankie would understand, and that Frankie would help her. So I also hoped that they would find a way to reconnect, because despite everything, they really were brilliant pairing and really cute, and they really, like, you can't base that relationship, you can't base it on the fact that Lise lied. There were honest and true moments in that, because she felt that's who she was, and she didn't understand what was happening to her. It was a really lovely romance with a hint of suspense and lots of very sweet moments between two very vulnerable but lovely young women, and I really, really enjoyed it, and hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description. Only Human isn't going to be released, I don't think, until 2023, but there'll be a link there so you can get all the details, and hopefully grab a copy of it when it does come out. So I can't say if you've read it. If anybody else has had a review copy and read it, I would like to share their thoughts. It would be great to know what you thought of it. Or if you're watching this video at a later date when the book has been released, again, then please, if you have read it, please do share your thoughts on the story. But hopefully it's on your to be read list, or you're really interested in reading it and really excited and want to find out what it's about now. So we'll be adding it to your to be read list. And if you do, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye.